I've just completed a rewire in what is 3.5 days with Adam. I didn't film any of it because I wanted to get in and out. I wanted to try and have Friday off because I've got some stuff going on at school with the kids. Good stuff, like I'm gonna go, anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna run through what we've done, how much the original quote was, how much has gone up by, because there's been a few additional works going on. That made sense. And then we're going to sort of break it down a little bit to sort of we know how much we're earning, how much materials were, that sort of stuff, because people are really enjoying the pricing videos at the moment. To be completely honest, I've just run out of ideas now for videos. So if there's anything that you guys want me to do or to show off in videos, please drop it down below. So this is a 3-bedroom rewire that we've just completed. As you can see here, in here, I've just packed everything away. We've given everything a big hoover, sweep through, bits and bobs. The price on my Traderfy app here, including VAT, was £5,592. Excluding VAT, £4,660. So obviously there's a bit more to go on that. And that's not a massive amount for what we would class nowadays as a rewire, but there's not a lot of stuff in here, realistically. There's no data. I've put a cable in for an EV charger, but it's loose. So let's start from the fuse board end, which is here. So first things first, there's radiator pipes there. I'm not chuffed about it, but it is what it is. This is my EV cable that I've put in. We've put a spare weight in the board, as you can see here, ready for it. There's loads of ways there. That's all in. We've got our bonding. That was all entailed. It was a 20-way board that I've put in with an SPD, all RCBOs, all type A. Hallway, pendant, double socket down there. Lounge-wise, oh, that's right, I've just to go around and do some testing. But also, to top it off, I've had to stop halfway through testing because my Mega X1, I really like it, but I think I only really like it because I purchased it for all these years, my first ever brand new tester. The battery winds me up. My spare battery's in the unit, which it shouldn't be there. It goes fast very quickly. I'm trying to get it updated because it's starting to give me weird readings on certain things. Like earlier, I was literally just doing R1, R2 on the kitchen sockets, and then it just started building up, gradually going up and up to like 5 ohms. I was like, well, that's not right because there's nothing plugged in. Turn the tester off, reset it on the board, come back, did it, 0.60. I was like, okay then. Lounge, we've got double socket USB, double socket USB, double socket, one-way switching. Dining room, these are the extras. We've got 4 spots, switches here because this wall and this wall is all coming out. We've got double socket, so 2 double sockets there. Kitchen, we had a 6mm down here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 double sockets here, a few spare here for the socket underneath, and there's also a outside socket, which we'll jump to there. I might as well show you this now. Drill through the soffit out there for a grill. That was very windy, it's just stopped raining. And that's it downstairs. Upstairs, very simple. Smoke alarm, we've got a heat alarm in the kitchen, another smoke alarm just down there. Bathroom, that's our 2-way for our landing. That's our lights. That there is our extractor. We also have a mirror feed that's coiled up and sat in the loft, connected with a Wago box, which you'll see in a second. Bedroom 1, new pendant, double socket. It's exactly the same for all the bedrooms. Pendant, switch, double socket. Those 2 are USB. Double socket, no bulb. Then literally up into the loft. Customer had this new loft hatch fitted for us, which was very nice. We've got brand new boiler, our new cable going up to a few spur, which is already here. We put 2 additional sockets. We've got a 5-foot LED strip light, and just over there, you've got the mirror feed. So the customers moved out for the rewire. I said, this is the price. It was gonna take us about 5 days. It went a lot quicker than we thought it would. I paid Adam for 3 days of those. I also stayed over Tuesday night locally because I got here at 6:30 in the morning. I then stayed till 8 o'clock in the evening. And then yesterday I also got here at about 6:30 in the morning just because I wanted to try and get stuff done. So Friday I'm gonna have off, which is wicked. Let's jump back home now. It's gonna be probably a couple of days later. Let's run through some costings. Okay, it's about a month later from filming the video, and I'm still wearing the same top. I have washed it, I promise. So running through what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna jump you in a second on the computer, run you through how we got price for materials, how simple and easy it is when we use Expert Electrical with a discount code as well for you guys, so you save yourself some more money, extra profit for you guys. So do that now and then we'll jump back. Right, if we nip over to Expert Electrical, which you can see just here, absolutely delicious. So I've worked with Expert Electrical, Christ, now for the past nearly 4 years, about giving you guys a code, which is Bundy 10. Very simple and easy way to ever do quotes for anything you need online. Customers, tradespeople, anyone that's watching this. It's so simple. Go to anything you want. Let's go to brands here. Let's go down to fuse box. And we go across here to fuse boards. We can see here exactly what we're getting. Different sizes, 10 way, got 14 way, a 20 way. Add that to basket, jobs are good. And head. Right, we've had a technical issue. I preempted and did all the research just before I started recording to fill the basket up, but because my screen turned off and it went into power saving mode, it's refreshed everything and emptied my basket. So right, I'm not going back all the way through it. Sod that. So what we'll do, like we did before, we'll go into fuse box, we'll add the board, 20 way that we had, add to basket, which we can do very easily. Go to my basket. You can add, there's so many things on here, it's so easy to top up, but it gives it all here. £80, excluding VAT. Down here, £96.80, £80.67. Click here, add discount code. So you want to put Bundy 10. Simple as that. Jobs are good. And that one will knock off £8, knock off 10% of everything before VAT. So it's a massive money earner. So I'm going to try and bring up on the screen now of what it was before. It was, like I said on the price, it was 1,400 quid. Using then the code Bundy 10, it knocked off 120 quid. Just by having a discount code, there's an extra 120 quid in your pocket from using it. So yeah, sorry I planned it all out and it hasn't worked very well, but yeah, back to me. Okay, I'm gonna try and break this down sort of as best and as easy as possible. I'm not intelligent enough to break things down properly with VAT, tax, national insurance, all that sort of stuff. So we're going to do a brief overview. You can use the figures and work it out properly yourself. It's your choice. I made a little mistake when I did the pricing video on the fuse board. I accidentally put my van insurance was £1,200 a month. That's a year. And you had a lot of people saying, oh my God, that's ridiculous. It's £1,200 a month. It's like, it was a mistake. But anyway, so the total invoiced, because we did some additional stuff at the beginning of the video, I said that there's a couple of extras. We've added them on. The total invoice, including VAT, was £5,994. Excluding VAT, £4,660. For a rewire, which doesn't seem a lot, but like I said, there's not that much going on in the place. I did it in 3.5 days. Adam was with me for 3. So we'll break down some figures here. As you saw there before, taking off the Bundy 10 for the discount, materials were £1,428. £238 of that was VAT. So in theory, careful here, if you turn around and you deduct your VAT straight away from your invoice, which would be 4,660, then add on the VAT that you're going to be claiming back from the materials, which is 238, which leaves you £4,898. I'm now concerned saying this out loud that this is wrong. Just go with it. Adam's wages for the 3 days was £700. What's that a day? So Adam was on £233. 0.3333 recurring a day. I then stayed in a local hotel for £65, and the only reason I did this, honestly, is because I was paying the toll every day. For the van, it's like £15.10 a day, one way, sorry, so a day it's £30 there and back, and the fuel. And I've always said if I can stay later on a job, let's say till 8 o'clock, and then I can go to a local hotel, get some tea, go to bed early, and then I was up and I was at the house for 6:30. I'm saving myself just shy of 2.5 hours per day traveling. So fuel and the toll charge, the hotel pretty much paid for itself. So I've done that quite a lot. Adam sometimes does it with me. In this case, he didn't. He just travelled back and forth because he was playing football and went out and did whatever he was doing. Fuel, about £70 that I spent for the 3.5 days traveling. Van full of stuff, very heavy, you know what it's like. And all that cost £835. So we deduct that from our 6,898, which gives us 4,063. We minus off our tax at 20%, which was £812, which is tax, which then leaves us £3,251 after tax and VAT. I'm going to get shouted out for this, I know I am. In my eyes, that's how I've worked it out. So you divide that by 3.5 days is what I spent there. My wage for my wage divided by 3.5 was £928 per day. So it worked out really profitable. Price and stuff always does. It's very labour intensive. Realistically, if I hadn't stayed over, I would have been there for 4.5 days maybe, or if I paid Adam an extra day, I could have been finished on day 4. But because I did put a lot extra work in the background, as well as the material list as well, the materials will be a little bit more than what we priced up, because there's a lot of things I don't take into account. Screws, plugs, cable clips, drill bits, because every rewire I buy a case of drill bits to cut through the joists, multi-tool blades. It does add up probably to another £100–200 on top of what we'd already spent on the wholesalers. And then on top of it as well, you've got your running costs of your business, which I also said on the last video. You're paying for your insurances, you're paying for your NAPIT, you're paying for public liability, tool insurance, all that sort of stuff, utilities, all adds on to how much you need to earn per day for your day rate. So it is less than that, but I'm just giving you guys a brief overview of what it would be. I'm going to make a PDF, like I said on the last video, over Christmas. I'm going to sit down on my laptop, do a whole list of how I price a rewire, and maybe smaller jobs, but they might come out at different stages, and give it to you guys for free. You put it like a download, or I put it on my website. You can just download it for free and share it on WhatsApp or whatever. If it helps you out, gain more work, and if customers can sort of see, because there's a lot of customers that watch these as well, to see how stuff is priced and how they can almost work out their own price. If I'm doing a job from, I've had like 3 different people now say, this is what I've got. We've worked out a rough cost from what we've already said online. Obviously, we need to tweak that a little bit for traveling costs and bits and bobs and miscellaneous stuff. So yeah, it's been some help. Merry Christmas. I don't really know when this video is coming out. It's coming out over Christmas. Have a happy new year, and we'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.